We'll see you Friday night.
Thanks for coming down and bringing us down with you. Oh, man. Okay, so.
Steve.
Man,
I made some sauce with meatballs.
You really are doing the show yourself?
Sure. Hey, thank you, Kitty.
Watch this. Wow.
We had company for dinner today. We had Don Wershba and his lovely wife, Haven.
And let me tell you, Don, it's one of those days. If you guys come in on Fridays, which I'm sure you do, you probably know Don from Free for All Friday. Don was on the road crew for Rat Race Choir way back in the day. Way back. And I haven't seen him in person in about 10 years. I think the last time I saw him was at a Robin Zander show in Connecticut. But when you're doing a show, you don't get to hang. You know.
Thanks, Lori. Thanks, Gail.
Oh, yeah. You see, and Gail too. How's that for some creative?
So anyway, he's down visiting her relatives.
Yep, and he threatened to come by.
So I made sauce.
So Lori made my grandmother's original Italian recipe for sauce, and I'm recovering from a food coma.
And then we had cobbler with Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream. We had blackberry cobbler and peach cobbler, which was store-bought. I would make it the next time. And they brought us some macaroons.
Oh, macaron.
The French kind. And a couple of little raspberry tarts.
Yeah, we didn't jump on those yet, huh?
No, but
we will.
Let me tell you what.
What? Tell us
that
what.
sauce kicked our ass.
Holy shit! I'm telling you,
we
man.
ate like at 1:00, and they left about 4, and it was like, we're so tired.
They left like 4:45, and Don and I. It was like old home week. I love Don Wershba. He's had a great career in the business, in the technical side of the business, but he is just such a gentle, genuine soul, and I love him truly. And it was so great to sit and hang and tell stories, and it's just
because when you saw him last, he came to see you play with Rob.
Yeah, that's what I said, and you don't get to hang with him. And I don't know how many decades before that it was that I've seen, but and it's funny because I don't know, it's funny. But
Is it ironic?
Well, I don't know, Alanis. Is it? It's.
And Ross is saying, STF. You, like, shut the fuck up. I'm telling you that because he's moaning like a monk.
I'm not moaning. I just came out of a food coma.
Oh, anyway.
You know what? Can I tell you something there?
Thank you, Brenda.
Pants puller.
Pants puller.
Nobody would know that if you weren't telling them.
Thank you, Brenda.
How about that? That's like this.
Pants puller.
What? What?
Pants puller.
I tell you what, some of the stuff it must have turned her into an asshole.
No, I think I was already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I was going to give you a break. I didn't want to ruin your entire reputation, but yeah, you're an asshole.
Oh, okay. Takes one to know one. Thank you, Sue.
So anyway, we had a great time with Don and Haven today, and of course the Hound of the Longos had to perform today.
Oh yeah.
And
Haven never has heard him because I don't think she's ever watched his show.
No, I don't think she's seen the show, and I'm sure she hasn't seen him do his thing. It's a treat. It's quite a treat when he goes off.
And she was videotaping.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, baby Steve.
Oh, baby Steve. Hey, baby Steve, I saw very cool picture of Stick that you sent in. I tell you what, I had a real good time.
A picture of Stick?
That was who I showed you. Remember, I said this is.
Yeah, but I didn't know baby Steve sent it.
Oh.
I thought Angus sent it to you. Thanks, Gail.
They'll keep giving stars to shut me up.
Shut the fuck up!
You don't, I don't get shit from you, except I get shit from you.
Oh.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, so my mother's sauce put me in a coma. That was
Whoa! Thank you, Lori. Big stars from Lori.
Ooh.
She said RRC Wednesday. Thank you. I
Well,
think
then we
she
should
must
get
be
in
a
it. Right? We
song.
should get right in it. I'm getting
She
right in it.
wants us to
then.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because I need to shut the fuck up.
Oh,
So
shit.
come on over here, you fuck, and I'll shut you up.
Ow!
Oh! Oh, now see, I didn't prepare this way.
Did you do your stars for Lori?
I did my stars for Lori. That's wrong. Don't worry, I'll fix it. There he is. And there he goes. Oh, I know what this is. It's a bunch of bullshit in the beginning anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There you go. Enjoy it.
You think I should make it funky? Should we make it funky? Give the drummer some, man.
It's not how it's supposed to go, you guys. You know, it's a coma.
You think I should make it funky?
I guess it is supposed to go that way. I didn't film it.
Give the drummer some, man.
I think the drummer already had some. This would be Rat Race Improv, I believe. Man, I think they had some of my mother's sauce. Take your meclizine, Steve. How do you think the cameraman was feeling?
Drink. Where's the drink, huh? Let me get up there. Back up.
Gee, I wonder when this was from. October 19th, 1991? Perhaps.
Well, you gotta let them know. Let me hear you scream. Come on.
Thanks, Pat.
I'm floating in space. Help!
You got your star symbol?
Oh, I don't know. The star symbols? Yeah, there you go. That way I can fix myself. Why am I floating? What happened there to me?
I don't know.
I'm floating in space.
It was
and I don't-
magic sauce I made.
Oh, it was a sauce. Oh, there we go. Okay. Who was there? Nice.
Sue says some people call sauce gravy, and that drives her crazy.
Well, it's not gravy. I mean, I guess it is if you're some people, but we're not. So
I know
it's
Sandy
not.
Gennaro calls it gravy.
Yeah, he does.
And he's from Staten Island.
Right, and they named the feast after him.
San Gennaro Feast.
Sandy Gennaro Feast.
There you go.
So what's man? Oh well. Okay. So what else you got, Steve? I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Snow White.
Oh yes, thank you, Snow White. Who told us that Mercury's going to be in retrograde?
Sue!
Yeah, thanks for that, Sue.
Well, we need to know.
Yeah, we do need to know. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this will be interesting. This is a little something from the bottom line. And it's funny, Don, as I told you, Don was over today and we were talking about, we're talking about our generation. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. And we were talking about John and Whistle. And Don worked for SSL, which is solid state logic, which makes those humongous, ridiculous, awesome boards that many recording studios have. And he's a technical wizard. And we were talking about Ed Whistle, and I said, he didn't know the story about the first time that we played together and having it lead up to the show at the bottom line. So I found this clip. I don't know what it is. And who cares? But here it is.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, really? Is it okay? I think could be, I don't know, we'll see. I know it's us with John at the bottom line. Here, watch. Oh, now you see? You messed it up, Steve.
Then it's not okay.
It's like
Meg Griffin.
May I say more? May I give you Mr. John and Whistle?
Oh, goodness. Now, well, there's a good story behind that. Don and I were talking about that today. It was the jam, and I think I actually have a clip from the very first jam at the NAMM jam that we did. But that concert, after we did the jam in the summer of '87 in Chicago, I get a call from Kramer Guitars, who they put on the jam at that we did at Vic Theater, and Karen Iamello, great girl and a great rep for Kramer, said, would you guys play the K-Rock and Roll Up Your Sleeve blood drive? And so, of course, I said, of course we would. And I called John and said, can we play it? And he said, sure, let's do it. And there's 100 stories from that. That was the first. That was the that led to the Rat Race Choir tour with John. We played, I don't even remember how many dates it was. We played quite a few dates, but at that show, the Who's manager showed up with now the Who hadn't played in years, '82, I think, maybe the Live Aid, whatever it was, and John was wanting to play, just like anybody who wants to play. And Who's manager showed up with a letter from Pete, gave the letter to John. John read it, and it said, if you continue to play with this American band, the Who will never perform again. And that night, John lit the letter on fire and set off the alarm in the hotel, and everybody had to run out into the street. And needless to say, we didn't do much to deter the Who from performing. John was he was just loved to play. And he was going to play whether you told him he could or not. And if you told him he couldn't, he was going to play twice as much and twice as loud. And I don't know, Pat Romano, I saw something about Leslie pissing off Meg Griffin. I love Meg. I've known her for a long, long time. She lives in Malibu now, as far as I know. And great DJ and just a great all-around girl. I can't imagine that there are a lot of people that Leslie didn't piss off. So, but that was Leslie. And you gotta love him. What else was there? Oh, right. One of the things that we had to do on that particular day, if I'm not mistaken, it was a Sunday. And like I said, it was the K-Rock and Roll Up Your Sleeve blood drive. And in order to get a ticket to the show, you had to give blood. And John and I had to go to the blood bank and have our pictures taken with the blood donors. And these people were like, hey, John, hello, you made it great. Drinking orange juice and spilling it all over their faces. And then they said, can we get a picture of you guys with the blood?
Oh.
And they had these giant coolers.
Did you say it was still warm in some of the bags?
Yeah, they were. Yeah. Well, John said, he goes, you're still warm. These are still warm. It was, wow. Yeah. It was exciting. But that's,
That's rock and roll.
that's blood bank. That's what
Hey,
that is.
but you know what?
What?
That's the only way people could get in. They couldn't pay.
Yeah.
They had to pay with their blood.
So you got, I know I did. And the thing about it is, everybody in that place was at least a pint down and they're drinking.
Oh.
Good choice. Here, give us give us some blood. Here's a ticket. Go have a drink. Wow.
Yeah.
And, but
They hadn't seen John play in like 7 years.
yeah, nobody had seen, unless they went to a NAMM show. But yeah, John hadn't played with the Who since, I've been 5 or 6 years. It was '82, I think. We'll have to ask our resident rock and roll aficionado, Pat Romano. Oh, well, Pat Romano. You were probably not on the show yesterday, but I'm going to show you this anyway because the minute I saw it, I thought of you. And no, that's not what it is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about this. That is a 1965 GTO, and this car was so cherry, Pat. It happened to be parked on my front lawn because the guy ran out of gas. But a 65 GTO, that is the original paint. The car has 3,000 miles on it. They bought it new, and the interior looked like freaking Wayne Carini restored it. Just unbelievable. So you missed
Cat
that.
says, "Oh yeah, baby," in all caps.
I'm sure. He's a muscle car man, and it was beautiful. It really was. It didn't have the 3 deuces on it, and it used to have drum brakes. And I don't know whether you noticed, it had Kragers on it, and he put disc brakes on it. That was the only alteration that he made to the car. And the original wheels, which he still has.
And he bought it new, and he was like 78 years old.
Bought it new, yeah, he was 75. And
he's
sold
75?
sold it to his brother, and then bought it back from his brother. So I mean,
So the brother must not have driven it very much if it only
nobody drove it very much. They should put a little more gas in it.
3,000 miles.
Yeah,
And that was no barn find either.
3,800 miles. No, it wasn't a barn find.
No.
That was a somebody kept that. I don't know. So
Okay,
naturally,
what's with the Lorna Doone?
What? What's
So
what?
They're talking about Lorna
Wayne
Doone.
Carini, very good. Oh, Rasta, by the way, that kit was my gold Remo kit, which I recently donated to the Sidney and Burn Davis Art Center. That when we did the jam in '87, Remo came and asked me if I wanted a sponsorship. They had just come out with those drums. I was playing the Fibes up until then, and so I guess that would have been. I think yes, they gave me that set for the '87 tour, and then I played it from then on, and then I was on that kit. I think that kit's in another one of these videos, but it's the Five snare drum. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Same snare drum.
Same
Some
one.
things never change, but yeah, and that was a great kit for years and years, and now it's gone, but not forgotten. It's not gone, it's. Little kids are beating the crap out of it in a performing arts center. So.
Oh, okay.
What?
Lorna Doones is something they give you a lot when you give blood. It's
I thought they gave you
cookie.
orange juice.
It's a cookie, and it's to get sugar back into you. I know what I love Lorna Doones. I just didn't know about they gave it to you when you gave blood.
Okay, I'm missing some of this. He'd prefer to owe you than.
I don't know. That's Rasta
Zoom.
talking about.
No, that's
Wayne
Pat Romano.
Karen. He owes
No,
me
Wayne
money.
Carini.
Okay, he owes me money. Rasta said.
He owes. What? Wait a
Who is
minute.
Wayne Carini?
Wayne Carini owes you money, Rasta? He's chasing classic cars. He's the guy with the gray hair and the mustache that goes to all the car shows and buys the auctions or restores. It's a car thing. It's a boy thing.
No girls like cars.
Do they like cars?
Supercar Blondie.
Oh, frickin' Supercar Blondie. Do you
Supercar
watch her?
Blondie.
I love Supercar Blondie. No, anyway, another story for another time. So where are we going next? I don't know. What did I play? How many have I played?
You played 2.
Two.
You said this one is, you think, a whole lot of love.
Oh, yes. This
Oh, Rasta's joking about he owes him money.
yeah, I figured. Wayne Carini's doing all right. And unless you sold him like a 63 split window, I'm not sure that. Anyway.
And Rasta loves the sound of the Fives, unmistakably.
Unmistakable sound of the Fives. That snare drum. And you'll hear that snare drum again because I'm using it here. This is around the same time as the last video. We're playing as a trio because
Lori loves a goat.
love a goat. Amen. Amen to that.
Amen
And
to
this
goat.
car was so freaking pristine. I should really, you know what? Since we're talking about it, and because I can, check this out.
Okay, Michael's got a joke. Hey, Lorna. How you doing?
Oh, God.
He said the Three Stooges said that.
Mm-hmm. Here, check this out. Okay? That's the guy. Wait
Yeah.
a minute, I gotta make it smaller somehow. Okay. This is the guy parked on my front lawn, by the way, out of gas. On our front lawn. Let me put it over here. But look at that. That's the original paint, man.
But what did he say about the wheels?
Yeah, but that was Krager's. Those are Krager's. And he said he has the original wheels, but he put disc brakes on it. But I mean, come on, kids. That's a 1965 GTO original paint, an original interior. He put a new top on it. I guess you have to do that, but that's just unbelievable. And hey, there's some stuff on my lawn. And not enough street for you to run out of gas. But the good news is he was in the shade of our pangum tree, and he was actually a nice guy. And there you go. So Dan, if you're watching the show, get some gas.
Well, Sue says, look at those headlight doors too.
It's a whole. Well, what do you mean?
I don't know. And Pat says the red lines.
Oh yeah, on the tires, you mean? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and then look, baby.
What? Just, I mean, that's original paint. I've seen these barn finds where they keep the patina because it's the original paint. This is paint from 1965. Who took care of that car? Not me. Okay, so now,
Okay.
so what was now? Oh, okay. This has got to be like some Led Zeppelin or something. But there's a little funny banter in the beginning of this one. Why? I don't know. But this is, I actually know where this was. Water Street Station. One of the premier venues that we played.
What city or where was that?
I think it was in Connecticut.
Connecticut. Sue and Pat, Lori and Pat.
Anyway, here you go.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M-I-C, see you
See you real soon.
K-E-Y,
Why? Because we need the money.
No, we have one more. Don't turn those lights up yet. We have one more song.
Before we do the last song, we'd like to announce that Rat Race Choir is a non-profit organization.
Kind of like a church.
What song are we going to play? I don't know. What song do you want to play? Well, what do we still have left? I don't know. Let's take a look. Hang on. Hey, give me that. Oh, wait, 1 second. Okay, here we go. You guys want to tell me? No, we're not telling you. The thing I always loved about the band is we went from one song right into the other. At least that was my favorite part.
Okay. Honey, you need it. Wanna go Good night.
Yeah.
Hey, have a good night.
Woo!
What?
Rasta wants to know
Wait,
where
he's
Dave
speaking.
is.
Everybody.
Dave is right there.
I know. What is she saying?
I don't know. Richie Rasta said, "Where's Dave?"
Now? I don't know.
Rasta, are
Couldn't
you
say.
drinking?
Yeah. You're not drinking again, are you?
I mean,
No. Well, let me give you the.
where is Dave? He was up there the whole time.
When Jack was in the band and started working for Korg, there were certain nights where Jack couldn't play with the band because he was working for Korg.
And had to be at work the next morning.
Which is like, who does that? Jack. So we played as a trio.
When they did the Police songs, it was trio.
And well, now somebody's going to say, no, but I heard keyboards. Well, you did hear keyboards, but I was playing them.
And drums.
Well, in the beginning of
And singing.
Don't Stand So Close to Me.
He's
I
an
did-
alien.
Yeah, an alien. That's why I alienate everyone. Yeah. So,
Oh wait, he said no. Lori said that. Said what?
Said
Where
what?
is Dave? Oh, Lori Richardson said.
I don't know, somebody's last. See, this
Rich
is.
Hanley, where's Dave? Okay, guys, Dave is where
You're
he always
confusing
is.
us.
When you look at the stage, he's on the left.
No, come on. They know where Dave was.
Okay.
Don't. Please.
Okay.
So, watching a new series.
Ooh,
What's it called?
Warrior.
Wow.
On
Based on the
Netflix.
writings of Bruce Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Produced by his daughter Shannon. Frickin' awesome. In 1887, San Francisco. A little bit racist and, like that, as those times were, but a great show. Fantastic martial arts in this show, and very authentic martial arts. I'm sure. What?
Lori couldn't tell that was Dave, she said. Okay.
Well, I assure you, it was.
That was Steve Campo loves it. He must be watching it.
Who? Steve Campbell?
Baby Steve.
Baby Steve's watching from his crib.
He said, great series. It is good.
Oh, watching Warrior, man, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and that guy,
Jewel wants to know where to find it. Netflix and I think Cinemax.
yeah, but we found it on Netflix. But it's awesome. It really, there's 3 seasons of it, and the martial arts, if you know anything about martial arts, are very authentic. Oh. Hey, why don't you come in and move the green screen while you're at it?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, don't mind if you do. Come on in. I see. Now you think we're not really in outer space because he gave it away.
Steve Hammeroff. Hi, guys.
Hey!
A few minutes and wanted to say hi. So hi.
The Hammer!
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Good to see you as always.
We miss you.
Yeah, we do miss you, bro. I think he knew Don Wershba.
Oh, well, he was here today.
Just a small world. Don Wershba was an engineer at Media Sound, which he quit to work for us. I forgot to ask him if he ever got paid.
Well, he was Larry's roadie.
Well, then, yeah, I don't know. And he said he didn't really get to know Dave.
No.
And how does that happen in that race? Anyway, so that's whatever that was. That's what it was. I'm trying to think of what's
Oh, wait, now Pat remembers something.
Oh, Pat remembers something.
Pat says you guys were in New Haven at the Agora on a Friday night as a 3-piece, and in Queens the following night at Beggar's Opera with Jack. And Dave wrecked his Trans Am that night on his way to the Agora. Lori
Really?
was at the Agora.
He wrecked 2 Trans Ams?
I don't know, he wrecked his Trans Am that night.
The black one, Pat, or because the silver one, I think he got hit by a semi in the Hamptons when we were living out there.
Wow. He had.
Oh, no. That was his mother's Mustang, I think, that got hit in the Hamptons. Probably because he wrecked his Trans Am as you speak.
Wow, so it was kind of back to
Yeah,
back.
so yeah,
wrecks.
really nice. There's some karma. All right, let's try this. Let's see. I gotta see what this is. This is. No, we don't want that because I already did one of those. Hang on. I don't know if you can see that. Water Street. Again?
Oh, Jewel loves Bruce Lee.
So do I. Wait a minute.
So
What
she
is?
thanked us for.
I gotta see whether this is another trio song from. I just gotta see what it is.
Before we last song, we'd like to announce that Rat Race Choir is a non-profit organization.
No, you already
Okay,
said
I
that.
already played that,
Yeah.
and I think I already played this. Hang on. Yep, already played that. So I'm fucking it up big time, kids.
Yeah.
What would you like to hear?
Well, you only have 5 minutes left. So.
And you only have 2 seconds to answer.
Pat's mind is like a steel trap, he says.
Right. That's been out in the rain for quite a long time, getting a little rusty. No, he does. He remembers.
He's got a
He
great
is,
memory.
He is our. So anybody, first person to chime in. Come on. What is it? I'll play it. I've got most of the stuff right
Blood
here.
Lies Bleeding.
I don't have that.
What?
Do I?
You said you did from the
Oh,
reunion.
I probably do, but I mean, really? All right, let me look. Are you fucking kidding me? Night Road.
You said-
Sold. Night Road. Night Road. Sold.
Okay,
I
Night
got
Road.
that.
Since
Thanks.
that's how you usually
Let me
finish.
look. There it is. Okay, coming at you. A little Night Road for you. Coming your way. Coming your way. Hey, hey, hey. It's right. Where the... You sure you don't want to hear Minstrel in the Gallery?
Crossroads, Steve, baby Steve says.
No, okay, why, what's going on here? This is crazy here.
Don Booth says, great.
You know what?
Okay.
Wait a minute, let's see. Hang on, we won't do that. I have to try to do that. I mean, I got Night Road right here.
Now,
Let's see if it plays. Here we go. No, yep. I just got to get the sound to happen. And then we will drive down the right road for you.
The right road?
The
The right night road?
Driving down the night road, falling asleep, 'cause we didn't get no drugs. Wait a minute. Here it is. Okay, hang on. See, and plenty of time. Plenty of time, because there's, start something. See you, Steve. one more minute left, Steve. Okay, well that's.
Thanks
no,
for
you don't.
staying,
No,
Half
you don't.
Off.
Yeah, you see, aren't you glad you waited to the end to hear that wrong note? Whatever that was.
We're glad you stayed, Steve.
Yeah, we're glad you stayed, and baby Steve, have fun at
Steve's
work,
gone.
and
Baby Steve's gone.
goodbye, and love you, Jewel, and there's Ross, a great show. Thank you, bro.
Gail's had a great show.
You were there. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Michael. Good night, Jewel.
Kitty, Lori, Sue.
It's just
Brenda.
a rock and roll happening. So Friday night, Free for All Friday, going to be interesting. And one of the reasons it's going to be interesting because for dessert today at the feast prepared by Mrs. Longo.
Mrs. Longo sounds like your mother.
Oh, no, by Lori Longo.
There you go.
We had cobbler with bluebell ice cream.
Woo!
Now, that's, I'm sure you've been here on a Friday when we've had the ice cream debate. It'll be interesting. I don't know if Don's going to be able to make it in on Friday because he's down here visiting relatives, and I'm not sure that Free for All Friday is allowed.
But we have pictures.
But we have pictures. we have pictures. And hey, listen, fun show. Glad you enjoyed it. Next Wednesday, I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I will prepare it in advance. And
we'll see you Friday.
we'll see you Friday. And if we don't see you in the future, or I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.
Take care, kids. Peace. And a little peace on the side.